all day. Now I don't know why my phone's vibrating because I've sworn that I had switched it off, but we'll just go and double check that. The sound go. It's a fantastic start, isn't it? No one's there, but it'll show and play back. So if you're here, there have been an awful lot of new faces. Hello, my name is Eva. I'm the director of the Scottish Yarn Festival and the Scottish Show Producer Showcase. I have been absent on social media for the last sort of few days or so, which you probably wouldn't have noticed because I wouldn't have noticed, but I think I'm just aware of it because we spend so much our lives, particularly if you've got a small business these days, you kind of feel pressure to post every single day and stay visible. This time of year is quite difficult for me. I've had an anniversary that I don't particularly deal with very well, has just been and gone. So I just took a little bit of quiet time, and it's been extremely busy behind the scenes as well, which is always really exciting. But instead of just doing a sort of a post about something today, I wanted to come on and do a little bit of a live, have a little bit of a catch up with you, share some yarn I have received in the post and what my main projects and crafty projects are at the minute, as opposed to what I'm doing with work, because I'm at that point where I can't disclose the secrets that are going on behind the scenes with you at the moment. So I have opened the box, but the first thing that I wanted to share with you that I had received, because it's incredibly special, and I don't often do kind of acquisition posts or anything. It's been after like a big event or something, but I tend to wait until I'm actually working on a project and then share what I'm doing. But I got these 3 skeins of an incredibly special wool through the post. There is no decent lights on at this time of year, and I think I'm buffering a wee bit as well. There's been a lot of sort of upgrades to networks where I stay, and things are sort of just jumping out, so I'm afraid that there's nothing I can do about that at the moment, so please bear with. This is one of the most special yarns I have ever come across. If you want some, I would suggest that you go and follow Binty's Farm on Instagram. Once I finish this, I will put a wee update in sort of like the description or whatever to explain, show where you can go find them. This is their first ever produced yarn. It is small batch. It's labelled as being merino, but it's not technically merino. It's actually a Bowmont, which is Scottish merino. It is very soft. It is very springy. It reminds me, touching it, as being quite similar to Cormo. Actually, it's not got the kind of the velvetiness of the Cormo, but it's got the springiness of the Cormo. This is the first ever clip. It is a small amount, and although Bowmont is a traditional Scottish breed, these sheep themselves live in Cornwall, and I just love that it's got the provenance. And I know personally one of the members of the family who are guardians of this flock, and it's just so incredibly special. And initially I was just going to get the one skein and I can do a hat, mitts, something like that, a little neckerchief out of it, and then I thought I'm going to regret just getting the one skein. I need something a bit more substantial. I don't know, because I don't have a pattern in mind, what I would go with in terms of a garment. So what I have done is maybe gone a wee bit overkill with 3 skeins. They're 100 grams. I think they might be 300 metres each. I'm sure they're 300 metres each, but they might be a bit more than that. And yeah, that just gives me a little bit more flexibility in terms of finding the right project when the time comes along. So I reckon I'm probably going to end up doing something that I can envelop myself in and keep the guardian of that flock close to me. So really special. I will put links so you can go and find them on the socials, and then please go and hit up their Etsy shop and go and support them, because it's incredibly special. In terms of what I'm kind of crafting on, when I get a moment, I might be slightly starting to regret the project to do 7 beanie hats, all the same apart from in different colours, and I had to set myself a deadline of Christmas to do them. They don't need to be done by Christmas. I just thought that would be kind of like a nice cut-off point because it's that kind of closure of a year thing, and they are gifts. And I'm doing quite well and I could sort of push myself, but I'm not usually one for having cast-on-itis or anything like that, but I'm just desperate to cast on a garment in my own yarn at the minute since coming back from New York State. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. This is my main project at the minute. So I'm on hat 3 of 7, which is not bad. This is the ribbed toque number 120. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I'm not sure if it's aware in other places. I'm unsure. I don't know why you're not getting sound. It could just be a connection thing. I'm sorry. I can't adjust anything here. The beanies, they are a 2x3 rib. And they are in my own yarn. They are in fingering weight and they're on 2.75mm needles. So there's a lot of work. There's an awful lot of work in each hat that we have. So I've got 2. This one is in Wallace. This one came first. I've got this one which is in Colquhoun. And they do, or they will, once they're completely sewn up. They fit on quite snug. So we've got Wallace. Here's a mess. It was a mess to begin with. Colquhoun. And then this one here is in Christie. So that's the 3rd out of the 7. If you are interested in getting your hands on our yarn, then it is available from our website right now. Just go onto our custom yarn tab. We are currently selling everywhere apart from France and Germany, and that's just to do with issues with sort of postal restrictions in those areas. A lot of parcels have been going missing. Within France and with Germany, there's a lot of stuff caught up in the sort of recycling schemes for businesses sending post out. So if you are in those countries and you do want to purchase from us, please drop us an email. We'll see what we can do, but we've had to take put up those restrictions temporarily for just now. So that's where I am. That's what I'm doing. In between a lot of hard work on the scenes, I am mostly focused at the moment on the showcase, which will be returning in March. Just getting all that sort of paperwork and all the legal things done, and it's taking some time, but it's worth it. And like I say, I just wanted to kind of pop in and give you a little bit of a verbal update as to what's going on, because I haven't posted for a few days. And just, yeah, thank you for the grace. I'm quite lucky because I can find sometimes it can be a little bit difficult having a business within this industry, where sometimes I think boundaries can be a little bit blurred. I'm quite grateful that if I do go missing for a few days on social media, I don't have people coming in and asking if I'm okay. And I know normally the opposite is true. People are saying, oh, thank you very much. I think I'm that sort of person that just kind of, if I go quiet, it's because there's a reason, and I need that space, and whether that's like a business thing or a personal thing. So thank you for allowing me the grace to have a few days off social media without announcing that I wasn't going to be there. And yeah, so please do share what you are working on in the comments. I'd love to hear, and I will catch up with you properly soon. Bye for now.